something else, I forgot, there are two other acronyms, you can look them up on YouTube, he's on there, but he talks about how you can do it, self-educate, start in the home and start with community and do it yourself. There's also a brother on the south side, Marcus Klein.
Yeah, Marcus Klein,
Right, he
yes.
also has a YouTube up too. It's really good. He talks about his African Center School on the south side. He got like 28 students. And what he did is he brought up his little son who he's educated in his school with these 28 students. And this boy could go through the periodic table of elements. He can talk about all the capitals in the United States and also in Africa. He goes on and on and on and on and on. So the boy's like 4 or 5 years old. So it's like you're self-educating, you're educating yourself in the community, you're making it African-centered, and sort of staying away from public institutions because it's not culturally relevant to what we need to know.
Exactly, I agree with that. I agree.
Can I just piggyback on what she was saying? There's two relevant books. There's The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson, and also Amos Wilson wrote a wonderful book, and he talks about how we are not taught about who we are culturally. Working in public library, most of the students that come into the library are doing other resources besides being taught about who we are, you know, where we came from, our culture. So they're miseducated. So if you're miseducated, you are lost of who you are as a people. So it's a lot of anger that's within our community and anger at ourselves because of the slavery, the history.
So really, a dropout really is a conscious decision to say, I don't want to be indoctrinated anymore, so to speak. But they don't. But the brothers and sisters don't have another school to go to. You see what I'm saying? They just go to the street. You see what I'm saying? And then the street teaches you. You see what I'm saying? We don't want that to happen. We want another venue to actually happen after they've left the public school system.
The streets doesn't teach you about culture, your culture anyway.
Right.
When they out in the street, to me, it's like a hate, I think.
Yeah, it is.
Because they're teaching how to kill.
Yeah.
Their own.
Right. That's what it is. That's why there needs to be another venue when they decide to consciously make the decision that this isn't for them. There needs to be another venue there to take that place and take those people in and educate them properly on who they are and where they're going.
Exactly.
With the Black Panthers used to get all the kids together, feed them breakfast, and educate them.
Yeah.
They did like that. It's not like that.
Oh yeah. We can do that. It's enough of us men in here to do that. It's very possible.
The generation is going down and down.
Yeah,
a lot of kids don't want to do that because all they see is the little brothers or big brothers selling drugs and playing game and just playing music and shooting people. So it's not going to get any better. And I hate to say that because I love my race, but I don't see it getting any better no time soon. Because it seems like everybody, little kids cursing and everything.
Oh yeah.
It starts back in the family. It starts back with their mamas. They see their moms doing stuff with their fathers, so they do it too. A lot of black men don't have fathers in their household. So how can you know that? How can you going to be a man if you don't have a father in your household?
But that's why it starts with women, because we decided we're going to open our legs and have children with somebody. We're going to invest our time. We can't sit here and save everybody. We have to work on ourselves because then we'll find that reflection and we'll have that unity and we'll have that child and you can raise them accordingly. Like it starts with us. Just when we just learned about, the queen of, what is it, Britain or England? That symbolism of, the vagina, the uterus, the center of everything. We grow man and woman with us, so we have to get ourselves together or you're right, it's not going to change. But when you decide to make that change, you make that reflection, you bring that light to you. It will.
Free ourselves.
I think it's kind of difficult for a woman to really raise a young man. I mean, I have a daughter, I don't have any boys, but I've heard that it's harder for a woman to raise a man than it is a woman.
It is hard.
My mom raised too.
Yeah.
My mom raised too.
You gotta think about it in a different light though, because what I've been thinking about is just the concept of having everything's over sexualized, you know that. Me and my brother were just looking at this desk and it says penis and vagina on it. You're not paying attention.
Yeah, that's what somebody's still supposed to be learning. Right, this is the part.
But that's the media makes everything oversex. Everything the media. We was like, me and my boyfriend was watching Little Messages. Everything was sex. The flower in there said sex.
Propaganda.
Like even Aladdin was like, Tina, take off your clothes. So the media is oversex. That's why we all like,
But
oh,
turn
it's
off
all
that
we know
TV.
about
important
sex.
thing
Yeah,
too,
turn off
because
the
very
TV.
rarely do you find a household where there's not a TV and there's not a radio.
People had
And there are
TV.
less books.
They don't have no lights on with no telephone, but they had TV.
But like, as far as like
sorry.
us not being with men, it's been like that before. Like,
Yeah.
our men was out there, we was at home. I'm not subservient in any way, but I do understand the importance of nurturing. You know, that's a part of us, that's what we do. And we got these women who, they don't even understand that side anymore. Number one, they want to be men, they want to do everything that men do. There's reasons why you're not doing what men do, because you're destroying the essence of who you are and what your function. And with us, we are strong. We have to be strong. We have to understand that women did raise children, not exactly by themselves, because you had the psychic connection with your mate when he was across the desert in the sea, and you knew that he was coming back to you. But in that meantime, you using his energy, you working to support that child. You don't need him right next to you all the time, because in spirit and in mind, he's always there. And what we don't understand is, like, we lost that connection. And that's why women is they cussing out their kids. They mad that man is not there. You can't even be mad at him anymore, because it's a bigger thing breaking him down. And that's like, it's everything. If you think about something minor, you have to think about it way in history. But I do understand, like, women.
It seems hopeless. It seems very hopeless at the point.
But as soon as
But, you know, I feel like things can change. We just need more of these meetings, more people, more focus, more energy. I'm willing to die for this.
And
How
really,
you?
That's the point right
And
there.
really, we're preaching to the choir.
We already know this. We need to talk
This
to. They
needs
don't
to
know
be,
this.
we need to reach out to the kids that are not.
Yeah, this a YouTube series right here. So this on YouTube right here.
That works for the city.
Hey.
And the police.
We're trying to edit that.
We're gonna put a smiley face.
Question. Would you say, like, with the melanin and everything, that still is meant for every black man or woman to produce a child? Because I don't think every woman has a nurturing spirit inside them. Would you say it's because of our society, or would you say it's just every person, chemically imbalanced or not, is meant to have children? Black, white, seriously. I mean, I don't think
But
it's about nurturing. I think some people just not meant to have no kids. I mean,
It is, that's true. There's a lot of people that.
and there is a lot of
No, but you have to look at everything that's making, okay, we know the power of women, we know the power of black women. If that's their key to destroy us, that means food, that means water, that means air. Everything you're eating, we got birth control, we got the clothes we wear. You don't have breasts and a vagina, you know, just for somebody to look at. Those are things that provide nutrition and food for life, for your offspring. And we run around here, you know, just totally out of whack. The things we're eating, like all the salt, all the sugar, all the dairy, all of that stuff. The way we think, the way we internalize these negative feelings and images that's from TV, that's from billboards, you know. The reason for infertility is simple, it's delivery. So when you realize that, you have to take the extra, there's vitamins and food you can take to help you boost that. And those women that decided they don't want to have kids anymore, they lost their life force. It could have happened when they was pregnant, when their mom was pregnant with them, because she doesn't even want to be pregnant. She just, you know, she gave up a long time ago, but she didn't want to get an abortion. Or she didn't have about 4 abortions, and this one lasted, but all that pain, all that hurt is still inside of that woman's womb, and that is what the baby is feeding off of. So,
like women that have 5 kids and then don't raise them, that's what I'm like in reference to. Like, those people are not meant to have children. Guys that just have sex and have 10 different baby mothers, black, white, Hispanic. Those people are not, to me, meant to have children.
But it's also.
Well, I feel you on that. That's what the elite thinks of us, as useless breeders. You see what I'm saying? And then with poverty, you get that condition. There's nothing to do but have sex in a